Joining us now, CBS News Senior Travel Advisor Peter Greenberg. And Peter, the 5G rollout, the impact on airlines, a huge topic this week. What ultimately has it meant for travelers?
Well, in the short term, a number of planes were canceled, especially flights coming in from overseas. But what it really means until this is resolved, planes flying into areas that have low visibility may have to divert to other airports or not even attempt the flight at all. Because the 5G power has affected the radar or radio altimeters on a number of aircraft, especially the 777s. And those are crucial instruments in landings in low visibility or in some cases no visibility situations. It allows the pilots to know exactly where they are above the ground, and then that triggers all the rest of the landing systems to make a safe landing. And if that's a power that's interfering with that instrument, they can't fly the plane to that airport.
And the cold winter weather across the U.S., much of it anyway, many, not here, but many of us thinking about spring break travel. Where are the airfares heading right now? What do we need to know when we book our flight online?
Well, they're creeping up a little bit, but here's the thing. If you book your flight online, you may be making a mistake. Research your flight online and then call the airline directly, because the inventory that you're seeing on your screen is not the full inventory. How many times have you gone online to see only 2 seats left or only 4 seats left at this fare? That may only be 4 seats left in the inventory that online travel agency was given by the airline, not the number of seats that are actually available on the plane. Always counteract what you see online with a human being and a conversation. You might be pleasantly surprised.
I've always wondered about that. Great info. Thanks. There have been a number of cruise ship cancellations the past couple of weeks. Any sign of things getting back to normal there?
Actually, there are, because you've had a couple of cancellations, but over 220 cruise ships are still maintaining their itineraries. You heard of one cruise ship earlier in the week that canceled their entire 10-day itinerary and stayed out at sea before they came back, simply because the ports wouldn't let them come in. But we haven't had major outbreaks of cases. We've had individual cases that are ranging at about 1% of the total number of passengers on board. And if you put that in perspective, any community in America that had a 1.5% caseload would be throwing a party right now. So the bottom line is most of the cruise ships are continuing their itineraries. Obviously, most of the people who were infected, in fact, almost all of them, had already been vaccinated and boosted. So these were sort of breakthrough cases that were either asymptomatic or mild. They were able to be quarantined for maybe 2 or 3 days, and everything was okay. So we're getting to the point where we're managing this, and the cruise ships are trying to do just that.
Peter Greenberg, good to see you. Stay well, safe travels. Thanks so much.
You got it.